Second wear celebs in secondhand. Today we're talking about Tyler the Creator because he loves some vintage, some archives. He is a special person. Even his collection is a little bit more special than his bestie, A$AP Rocky. So let's get into it. Now, Tyler the Creator is a really great musician and he does have this very specific Tyler style. But believe it or not, it doesn't stop with his clothes. Now, he doesn't always wear vintage clothes. Believe it or not, a lot of these outfits are very modern and they're his own personal brand that goes by the name of Goff. But sometimes, every now and then, he will pull out a vintage piece. Like he's seen with a cardigan that he's wearing that's from his brand and another cardigan that is a vintage mohair cardigan. And so I found some cardigans that are that same color but are vintage. These are a few pieces that I found that have the same vibe as his blue cardigan that is his brand, but the run around his neck is actually the one that's vintage. And I didn't see many of that, but you can always find those kind of cardigans all the time. But I still wanted to give you a visual. Now, recently he dropped this cute video that was a remix of some sort or a cover of some sort of the Kendrick Lamar Hey Now song. And he wore these vintage 1992 501s, and so I found some rare ones that were also on eBay for you to buy if you were interested. But let's talk about his other part of his collection that is also vintage. He loves trunks and he also loves vintage cars. He shares that passion with the beloved Frank Ocean. But I thought it was very interesting because back in the day when I used to work at the Real World, he was always coming in specifically to source trunks from Louis Vuitton because they're very rare and they're very expensive. Like very expensive. Now, these are the cheaper ones that I found, and only because I said I was going to show you where we could, source them if you wanted to source them, but they're very expensive, like 30,000, 40,000, 50,000. It's a big deal. And a little fun fact, that is how Louis Vuitton started. They started with leather goods. And his big collection actually was part of the reason why he did his own collab with Pharrell and Louis Vuitton, because that's how much he loves it and how passionate he is. Vintage cars. I love covering and researching all the things that he have that are vintage because it is way more extensive than most people that I probably will talk about because it's not limited to clothes. It's even cars. And he loves them. A lot. Him and Frank actually shares this passion, and specifically I've seen that he has more than one BMW that is a vintage car. This car is older than me, and I'm not that old, but I am a millennial, so I'm just saying that's so interesting. And apparently they're not as expensive as I thought they were on the secondhand market. And again, if you love this type of content, you should follow us because we like to do the deep dives